All right, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Mwah coming to you again. Lord willing, this will be edifying to those of you who are tuning in. Before we get started, to give all good honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahshai, Ba'ashem, Rakash. Double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles of great millstone. Likewise, brothers put on the truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding sheep with you, brothers and sisters doing it. Shalom. All right, let's go into it, okay? Going into the weekend. A lot of things taking place here on this earth. You have the port that may be shut down in the next couple of days. You know how that's going to impact deliveries, logistics here in Great Babylon, America. Okay, we're already in a state of hyperinflation. People are already miserable. People are already, worried about what's, going to happen, for Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, all those, you know. But as always, we bring out this prophecies of what's written here in the scripture and, go through the headlines and filter what we see in the headlines, to edify the hopefully lack of Yasharala, 1 or 2/3 of our people. But it's always a pleasure, to see the misery of these Edomites. And as you can see playing in the background, okay, while I go through this lesson, is the misery of these Edomites. Let's start off with our first scripture here. This is the book of Proverbs 16, and starting with verse 4. And it reads, the Lord, Yahweh Shai, had made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. And we are seeing evil times are coming right now, okay? And you Edomites, you so-called white people, you are the wicked that the Lord created, the wicked tribe, okay, on this earth. The Edomites are wicked. You are evil, okay? You're very, very evil. And the Lord has created you and groomed you for a long time, okay, to bring misery and death upon you. But right now, the Lord is having you have a taste of what Jake has been going through here in Great Babylon, America. When you don't have resources, you don't have food to eat, you can't pay your bills, you don't have a job, whether you're qualified or not, you're being scorned, ridiculed, and in fact, you are also turning against each other. Okay, and this is that judgment of the Lord is bringing out to you people, because you people are enemies. You are the enemies of Yasharala, or so-called Blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos. See, you've always had that pride. You've always looked at us and go, why don't y'all pull up your bootstrap and get things going? You people are lazy, despite the fact that we build this country with our blood. You people have the nerve to call us lazy, but now you're experiencing it. Okay. Now, some of you Edomites you're in la la land because you think because you have some Jakes, some Negroes and Latinos that, they still cleaving to you because they really don't see you for what you really are, which you are the base of people, the base tribe that the Lord created, the ones that the Lord really have an indignation for. You think that you're, some of you think that you're good. Okay. You've got, those people as your friend that's going to help you in the bad times, but that's not going to be the case. Let's go to the book of 2nd Ezra, 1 and starting with verse 10, because we're going to show you what happens when you mess with Yasharala. See, you people have messed with Yasharala, and now you are going to pay that price. Let's give you the scripture, what the scripture says of what the Lord has done to nations, okay, kingdoms that have messed with his people. This is 2nd Ezra 1 and start verse 10, and it reads, many kings have I destroyed for their sake. Whose sake? Our sake. Pharaoh and with his servants and all his power have I smitten down. You know the story of the 10 plagues, okay, which that final one of the firstborn being killed, okay, which Pharaoh at that point in time, he had to succeed that the Lord Yahweh Shai is mightier than him, okay? So you see the Lord has destroyed kingdoms for our sake. It says, all the nations have I destroyed before them, and in the east I have scattered the people of 2 provinces, even of Tyrus and Sidon, and have slain all their enemies. And now continue on to this day. Now there is a time that the Lord, put us into captivity to punish us, and who did he put us under? Okay, the base of man. He put us under the base of man, the so-called white man. Okay, Amalek, you people, we know y'all are what y'all are doing right now then in Israel. Okay, slaughtering people. Blood is something that y'all do. That's what y'all love to do. But so the Lord is going to give you, okay, that cup to drink out of also too. Okay, so knowing this, okay, you people can seriously believe that some way, somehow, Trump is going to come and make America great again when this place is scheduled for destruction in the most horrific way since the creation of the world. Okay. But before that, the Lord is going to bring great misery upon this earth, and in particular upon his enemies, which is you so-called white people. Okay, let's go into the book of Psalms 91 and start verse 7, because we are going to be witness to this. Now, the Lord is going to do this for the sake of the elect, okay, the elect, not all of Yasharala, because many of our people, they have joined hand in hand with you people. They want to make America great again. I just saw a video, and I'm going to bring it in another lesson. Convicts for Trump, ex-convicts for Trump. Okay, these are a so-called black men. Okay, so they come out of prison and they're utilizing their time, or they're part of reforming. Okay, I mean, and Jake always come up with an angle because I imagine they sat in front of the parole board, and if they could read the members of the parole board, they could probably see that maybe if they kind of come and talk about the fact that they're going to support Trump and do things like that they would do that. Now, this was in conjunction with what you see going on with the Venezuelan so-called gang that's over here, that's in the news right now. And we've told you Latinos over and over, right now, you are the new boogeyman. They've already, the world already looking at so-called black men, people that look like me and many of the other brothers that are in this ministry, as nothing but, a menace to society. So we've already got that, label on us. Right now. They're working on you Latinos, okay, to make you the new boogeyman. Okay, but we can see here our people have joined hand in hand with the enemy because they have no clue that the Lord has fought for us many times. And the current misery that you see going on right now, okay, the Lord is bringing this to you. A so-called black man, okay, created the universe and everything, including you doggone wicked demons on this earth walking around. You call yourself Caucasian, white people. You're crying right now because the Lord Yahweh Shemashai hates you. He despises you, okay? It says, this is Psalms 91 and verse 7. It says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side. This is the elect. We get to see it. Guess who? It's going to be a mixture of you Edomites and also these other tribes. Okay, these other tribes they think you're the top people on this earth, so they're going to die too. But mainly the pleasure really comes in watching you Edomites, pay the price. Okay, and it says, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it should not come nigh to thee. See how this works? You see, it's already been written how it's going to go down. It's already written that the elect will come through it no matter what. But the Lord actually is going to give his men that pleasure of actually seeing our enemies go down. Okay, we're talking about you sick pack Joes and Marys and stuff. The ones that you have a little title in life, and you're the ones that throw our resumes in the garbage, make fun of us in the interview. We're the ones that when we walk into an interview, we have to worry about the color of our skin. Doesn't matter. You have all the certification or stock to pay with this side, moron, idiot. Edomite is still going to be in that position, as so many brothers can attest. We have to work up 4 or 5 times harder on the job, but we're still laid off first. Okay, it says, only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. We are seeing the reward of the wicked right now, as we see on this low level right now. Think about it. You Edomites never had to really worry about being unemployed or kicked out of your house or worry about not having the ability to sustain your life because you just never had to. It was all great. Suddenly now you have to worry about that. They have a replacement for you. The Lord gave your wicked rulers the ability to create artificial intelligence, that can do the job, millions of times faster than you. They don't require you anymore. And to begin with, most of you are too dumb to do anything anyways. And most of you are at a cost of these companies actually going out of business. Think about it. You never really actually had to be that intelligent, okay, to win in a society which gave you a head start from birth, okay? And yet still, you're proving that you are nothing but a base people and losers. Okay, let's go into the book of Isaiah 19 and starting with verse 4, because there is a digital punishment that's going to be coming. I think it was the elder brother now, from Remnant 144, say 144, who brought out very interesting videos. I mean, several brothers brought it out with this Edomite woman that's talking about the WEF, and the WHO that are coming out right now. 191 nations have concluded that they want to implement this beast system, where they're gonna, put that digital, you know, um, inside of you, the RFID microchip inside of you, and it can control you. Now, we know how this is going to work out. You people are not used to order. You Edomites are not used to order. So again, when I read 91, Psalms 91, and starting with verse 7, where it said, thousands should fall by the side, 10,000 at their right hand, it's because you Edomites not being used to being in order, okay? And you can see the state of the world right now. Of course, you're going to rebel, and that's going to mean what? Lots of death is going to come with that, because you all have a caveman mentality, onga bonga mentality, which is, I want to be on top. I want to get the biggest dinosaur bone. I want to be the one on top of the hill. So you're going to fight to the death, okay? And then we got to watch. We don't have to worry about it, okay? It says, and the Egyptians, because the Lord is going to give you over to a cruel Lord. If Trump comes in, he's going to be this guy. If Kamala stays, she's going to be this guy. And the Egyptians, which is, is you so-called white people, you Edomites are referred to as Egyptians, okay? And you Jakes are joined along too, okay? Will I give into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shema Shai. Either way you put it, okay, drones will be flying over these cities, over these households. You're going to see pestilence and, chemical sprayed up in the sky from these drones, over cities and certain neighborhoods, and, making people even sicker. You already have these FEMA camps that's already been built. You have these internment camps, or what they call, anti-sedition type institution that's already set up. And mainly, you Edomites are going to be the ones that are going to be subject to that. Of course, 2/3 of Yashar is going to be destroyed, so they're going to be part of that too, because they're looking for you for answers and not, putting their faith and their trust in the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, because they understand that the Lord is the one that's actually fighting for us. We don't have a force to come up against you. Okay, let's close over the book of Proverbs 21, starting verse 12. Because anyone that's in this ministry, anyone that's in this truth, and you're probably experiencing it right now, experiencing exactly what this next precept is going to describe. It says, the righteous man wisely considered the house of the wicked, but power overthroweth the wicked for their wickedness. Now, we're looking at it, okay? The unfairness. How is it that you have so many laws, okay? You have your laws are set up for equal opportunity employment, but in fact, what you did is you get Jake to identify themselves so that you could discriminate, okay? Still, everything is unfair, or there's unfair practices that's going on in your society. Yes, so you're talking about every man is equal, okay? Jake cannot even wear their natural physical appearance. You have the so-called Black woman so insecure, she's taking goose hair and putting it on top of her head just so that she could look like the way the so-called white man think that she should look, okay? You get Jake them right now, the man, bending over, wearing high heel shoes, thinking that they have to bend over and be a booty boy or a body boy for the so-called white man in order to get ahead. There is no line that our people who cleave onto this place will not cross in order to sustain their life that they think they have here in Great Babylon, America. But for us, we just waiting for D-Day, which is what? The destruction day. Because Lord willing, we're going to be on the chariot watching it from above as the Lord really, really bring this place down. Okay, it says, whoso stoppeth his ear at the cry of the poor, he also shall cry himself, but shall not be heard. So you're right now crying. And the worst part about it, and what's so insulting about it, is the fact that y'all assume that somehow y'all going to be joining hands. We absolutely hate you, but I can speak for myself personally. That's the reason why we bring up these epistles, okay? And we know you're going to silence us right now. A platform that was out there, called Akim.com, has been silenced, okay? And I'm not going to go into details about it, but we can see right now the family of the word is coming, is already here, okay? We are getting ready right now, okay? And we are already spiritually embedded with Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, that everything that's going to take place from now on, okay, and what has been taking place is actually the works of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. And as I brought out in 2nd Ezra, guess who's fighting on our side? The one that's bringing all the misery, the one that's going to bring the day of wrath on the wicked, which is you so-called white people or you Edomites, okay? So Lord willing, the elect was edified. I'd like to close by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahshai Ba'ashem, Shalom. Stay miserable, Esau. Stay miserable.